Aries, we're going to put an offer in. I keep hearing I'm offering, the offerings. So the offereds, so Sandy, St. Neots, or Steve, or Sarah, or Sassy, but I'm going to put an offer in on a house, or on a business, or a proposal of such. Now this might be a marriage, or it might be a business proposal, and I need to put an offer in. So it might be where you're thinking about possibly buying something to make an offer. It could be an offering to do with around love, but they just keep saying offereds, like someone's going off doing something, like I'm going to go off, like because I'm picking up like a Seven of Swords possible. So you could be dealing with a Cancerian or a Life Path 7. But I'm thinking about going off somewhere and wandering around, something to do around a Virgo or a Life Path 9. And I'm going off something, but I'm also going on to something else. So I don't know if you travel a lot for work and you kind of like float in between, like floating. We all float down here. Stephen King, so Stephen, or a lion, something's around Leo, or the Leo King or something like that. But I'm going off one thing and onto another thing. I'm going off one thing and onto another. You could be dealing with a Life Path 2 or a Libra, okay, or Sagittarius, Taurus possible. But like I'm going off one thing and onto another. It feels like project manager or something like that, or manager, but like a project manager, or I have a project and I'm doing multiple things, like multitasking. And I'm going on one project and then onto the next project and then onto the next and onto the next and onto the next. I mean, I don't know. Are you buying things from a club book? Or you're just like serial dating loads of different people and you're going from off one and you're going on to the next one. Okay, so it might mean where somebody could have been kicked out and they're going off to find another person. Paula, Pucci, Pisces, I'm going off one and on to another. It's something around a 2, like a Libra or a Life Path 2 energy. And I seem to be going off to see the wizard. Off to see the wizard? The Wizard of Oz. So that would be something around Australia. We might be going to Australia. Or I live in Australia. So, or Austria. I keep hearing Austria. So some of you are going off on holidays. Or people around you are going off on a holiday. And we're going to put an offer into something. I don't know. I'm picking up some people here. They might be buying, like they have a house somewhere else. Like, say, a lot of people do that here. If you've got a lot of money, Jano, if you've got a lot of money, you normally buy a house in like Spain. And then people travel from like Britain to Spain. So they buy like a place that they can kind of go and stay for the summer. And then basically they come back and they live in Britain through when it's like warm here. They go, when it's cold here, they go over to Spain normally. So some of you, someone's going on holiday, or you're looking to put an offer in maybe to a business proposal or a marriage proposal, or put an offer in on a house. They're saying we need to put an offer in on a house. So I don't know, it's like an auction yard or something like that, and you're auctioning something off, but we need to put an offer in first. Or we're looking for something to do yourselves, or a Scorpio, okay, 4. But we're looking for, like, I don't know, it could be like renovations, and we need to look for a quote, because they're saying that we need to like search around and look for a quote for somebody to put an offer in. So like I said, the person that you could meet could have the same placements. And it's like we need to put an offer in. If we're going to buy it, we need to put an offer in. If we're going to build it, we need an offer. Okay. So, I don't know. It's a bit like bargain. Like bargains. Bargain. Fargo. Bargo. A barking dog. Something around a dog. We're going to put an offer in on a dog. So, some of you might be like buying an animal. Or like, because I keep picking up like animal shelter. Like an animal shelter. Okay, so we need to put an offer in on a dog. So is it a very expensive dog that you want to buy and we need to put an offer in on the dog? Or put an offer in towards a Leo or an Aquarius, and they're involved, and I need to make you an offer. So, okay, some of you are probably looking at reconciliation here of putting an offer in. I don't know, to be honest with you, what it feels like is that some people here, they have a house, but they're looking for somewhere to rent. And I need to put an offer in on a property. to be able to buy it outright, because they're saying I need to buy it outright. Yeah, outright. Right, the name Right. Paul, Pauline, Joe, Jolie, Jody. You right, Jody? But we need to put an offer in because we want to buy it outright. So it's kind of like a car, maybe. Like you've got a car, right? Say you've got a car and it comes up with your final payment, and you're kind of like that we need to buy it outright now. Like you've got like one final payment to make, and as soon as you've made the payment, you own it. So it might be like the house that you own and you're thinking about paying it off so you're like mortgage free. I'm also hearing Freya, Heidi Freya. Okay, so Heidi Freya that I know works at an actual estate agents. So you might be, or it might be Heidi that's watching. All right, Heidi, I very much doubt it, but you might be. But like a estate agent, okay, or Stacy or Steve. And we need to put an offer in on a house or a flat to see if we will get it. Okay, something like that. They're saying a flat, like I need to put an offer in on a flat to see if I can get the flat. So it might be like, I don't know, this could be your children or your kids and putting an offer in on a flat to see if you'll get it. Like a bigger room or something like that, or we need more room. Yeah, we need more room. So it's either renting out a room or like you have plans of something where you live, but you need more room and you need more space. So it's like, because it might be where someone's left, right? Someone's left. And then as the person leaves, Elijah, so as a person leaves, a person then gets offered the space that was left. So it feels like that someone could have moved out or moved on in a relationship, and then as they've moved out, someone moves in. Now, this could be something to do around a relationship. As I've moved on, I'm about to move in on someone new. But I'm definitely picking up for a lot of you of what my spirit is saying, that we're about to have someone new come and live with us because we have a spare room. And we now have a spare room. Yeah. So it feels like that one of your children or someone's been like absconded, or like they've left, and now they've left, it leaves space for room. Okay, don't forget you can also watch this as a Scorpio, because it would be a 4. Okay, because I'm a numerology reader. Okay, Damien, I'm hearing Damien Reedy also. Read, eat, read. I seem to be reading something. There seems to be a lot of space, like looking for space. It could be astrology, looking into space. But yeah, they're saying that there's a lot of room, and because we have a lot of room or a spare room, we might be looking into someone staying here, living in a spare room, or something like that, or you're just tidying it up for some reason. But they're saying a spare room. Okay. So that's what I've got for you channeled wise, Aries. So we're going to be looking in from the 14th until the 21st for you. Let's see, from the 14th until the 21st of October for Aries. So Pisces, you're more than likely with a Pisces for a lot of you. Okay, there's something to celebrate here, like a birthday or something of organising. I keep hearing an organisation, or the name Organ or Morgan, or you're donating an organ to somebody, like you're an organ donor, or the name Donna. Okay, but something to celebrate. So yeah, I'm hearing celebrate good times, or the name Sal or Sally. Sally Ann. Pollyann. Jodie, your mum. Sally. But yeah, there's some kind of like celebrating. Well, you could be with a Pisces for a lot of you. If not, you're in a third party relationship, right? Let's see. But let's see. So from the 14th until the 21st of October for Aries, please. From the 14th until the 21st. 5 of Cups, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's left. Somebody feels as if they're about to leave. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it could be something around Aquarius or Leo. But this will be a Sagittarius, Taurus energy possible here. But it's about like I'm left, I'm about to leave, or I have left Lee. So Elijah, that's you, still up in here. So I've left, and someone's about to move in here. Yeah, because you've got like Aquarian energy. So this could be Aquarius or Leo. And there's something going on here around like, oh, I thought that was going to be good news. I thought you was going to be happy for me. And they're like, no, we're not actually really happy. This is probably where someone's got together with someone. They've got together with someone and they've found out that they've got back together. And this person individually is celebrating while the other person's not so happy for them. It's like, well, can't you be happy for me? It's like, no. Why? Why can't you not be happy the fact that I've met somebody? Because I'm not. Oh. This is really what I'm hearing for a lot of you. Because 8 of Cups is going to be walking away and left. Okay. So you left me in the lurch. Okay. Or the name Lurch or Long or Laura. Okay. Laura or Lucy or anybody beginning with L. Okay. But like, I'm with you, but I'm not with you. It's kind of like you're not really here, are you? Like, where are you? You've never really been here for me anyway. I don't know. It could just be a general feeling of Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. The 5 of Cups can just be like a very momentarily lapse of reason of like, well, I can't even reason with you. And if I can't reason with you, then I can't live with you because we don't get on. And if we don't really get on, then I can't really live with you. And if you are living with a person, then basically it's kind of like left out of relationships that people are in. So it can be children, stuff like that, people that are in relationships. And I find it difficult in order to be able to tell you anything about my life because basically you always frown upon me and make me look down. But I keep picking up that someone here feels good as the other person here is made to feel shit about being with somebody. Okay. Or leaving someone. Like, now I feel shit the fact that I'm out and you've moved on. I mean, this could be the other person. But let's see. So Aries from the 14th until the 21st of October. Aries, you're really dealing with a Scorpio or yourselves for Aries from the 14th until the 21st of October. The Queen of Pentacles, that's what I'm saying. Some of you are actually physically in a relationship. This is just parents that are getting involved. Parents that are getting involved in kids or children's relationships. Having a say about what they do and what they don't do. Okay, for a lot of you. If not, this is someone that wants to leave the relationship. They want to leave They want to leave. Well, they have. So, I want to leave. I mean, you're not held against your will, right? I'm just here for the will. That's all. So, I don't know. There is something around a will being drawn up, or the name William or Bill. Okay, or Kilby, Karen, a Karen, someone that's always complaining. Someone that likes to know everybody's business here. Because I'm definitely hearing like, well, it's none of your business. It's none of your business what I do with my life. You don't have to have an involvement in it. I can do what I like. Like, if you're not happy for me and you can't be happy the fact that I moved on, or you can't be happy for the fact that, yeah, I definitely keep hearing that. Because I'm picking up a parent having an involvement in the soul group here. And someone saying, well, look, if you can't be happy for me, the fact that I'm moving out or moved on, then, you know, what's the point? Because it feels like someone here is talking to a mother about their relationship. And the mother is trying to, like, have a say in what a person should do. But they're finding it very difficult to understand that somebody's together already. Or they're finding it very difficult to understand the fact that it's over. Like, it's, you know, it's over. Because I keep hearing like, well, you don't understand anyway. So what's the point in me talking to you? Because you don't never really understand what goes on with me. Because you don't never really have an involvement in my life anyway. I don't know if this is a child saying this, like a child. I don't know, because why would you feel really good and then you feel really shit? You know, because I'm picking up that somebody feels really good, but a person makes the other person feel crap when they feel good. It's kind of like, oh, you're feeling good then? It's like, yeah. So where am I involved in this? You're not. I just feel good myself. I feel good about myself. I feel positive. So, yeah, but why do you make me feel shit? Because I don't want you in my life. No, well, I don't know. It feels like someone is in their life, but they concentrate that much on a Pisces energy that they can't understand the fact that they feel good. So it can be a guilt trip. Like, well, you're never here with me. You never do anything with me. Why don't you do things with me? It's like, well, I'm in a relationship. That's why I'm not doing things with you. Because it might be, like I said, it might be a child with a mother And they say, well, why are you never really here with me all of the time? You're always with your father. Or like, you know, you're always with your girlfriend or boyfriend. Why don't you never stay at home with me? And they're kind of like, well, because I'm with someone. I'm with another person, or I've got someone else on my mind constantly all the time. And I'm thinking about the person that makes me feel good, not bad. Because this is detachment. This can be where parents find it extremely fucking difficult because you're 4. You're an Aries, but you are a 4. And Scorpios have obsession about children. They are obsessed about kids. 4s are always obsessed about children. That's the Scorpio trait, okay? So there's an obsession about my kids, about my children, about them moving on and moving out and having their own life and doing whatever it is that they want to in their own relationships. Okay, and then when parents get involved, they make the other person feel shit and down the fact that they're in a relationship. So they interfere. So look at your own, right? So, like, but I'm definitely picking up, there was a message there, sorry, there was another message, that, you know, why can you not forget about this person and why can't you move on? Because you've done this multiple times. You've broke up, you've split up, you've broke up, you've split up, you've got back together, you've walked away. You said that you walked away for the final time, but then you got back together and you feel happy now? Can't you feel happy for me? Yeah, well, I don't like them because they're not good for you. Well, that doesn't fucking matter. They're good for me because that's my partner. So they're good for me. Yeah, well, that doesn't fucking matter. Because this is a mum that's concerned, or stern, concerned about their children's welfare of like, yeah, but they're no good for you. They always break up. You always split up. You always end up fucking arguing. You always walk away, blah, blah, blah. You don't ever listen to me when I told you so. Well, that's because nobody wants to know I told you so. What's it like being as an Aries or a Scorpio in a soulmate situation? But then when you look at your parents' one, or your parents look at you, how's their relationship going? Right? Is it always like ummy-gummy and fucking white picket fences? Right? So this is an attachment that a mother has to a child here that won't just let them make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But sometimes some people won't forgive the other person for being human. Okay? So it's more of an inhumane act of like, but we're fucking human. Like, we are human. We have feelings. We have emotions. We have feelings for one another. Why can't you understand that? Yeah, well, I don't. You will look at your own relationship, because I bet if you just turn this around and throw it back at this queen, I bet this queen wouldn't fucking like it if you was to throw it around and stick it in her face, right? So it's kind of like this, well, that's why I leave you out of everything that goes on in my life, because every time I tell you that we've had a fucking argument, the fact that you always come back and tell me I told you so because you got back together. So I leave you out of things that go on in my relationship because I don't want your involvement in it. Because when I do, you lose your shit, because this could be a 5 of swords, a 5 of wands. You make me feel crap for doing my own thing in my own life. And because I do, I can do what I like. You don't control me. So you don't control my feelings for whoever it is that is out there. That's how I feel about them. So if you can't understand that, well, then that's why I don't tell you about things that go on in my life, because it's personal. It's private. Scorpio energy, 4, right? Aries. So if you're a Scorpio, if you're an Aries and you're watching, you're classed as, say, a 4 Scorpio, and you're interfering into someone's life, and they don't tell you what that is, you can become very arrogant and stubborn, or the name Gary, okay, very arrogant and stubborn when someone throws it back in your face and says, well, how's your relationships been? They won't like that. They won't like that, especially if this is like a Sag or Taurus. They probably wouldn't like being told no. Well, this can be like, I don't like being told no. I don't like it when you tell me. Okay, I don't like it when you show me things about my relationships, and I definitely don't like it when you show me things about myself that I don't understand in my own relationships yet. So why is it then that you can't just let me be me? So that's what I have for you, Aries or Scorpio, at the moment. I know it's slightly short, but I've got shitloads of readings to do. If you like me as a reader, this goes to the full access bundle, and we're going to do you a you versus them, and then we're also going to do a thoughts and feelings from your partner towards you. That's everybody that's involved in anything that's going on in your life, because it's like 3 readings basically. Okay, but the normal protocol of what we've been doing through the weeks. But this will be from the 14th until the 21st of October, but it will only be on the full access bundle, and you can find that link provided below, or a personal reading or anything like that. But any like, share, comment, subscription would really help out. Thank you so much, Aries. I really appreciate it. And I'll hopefully see you over on Patreon.